Open to questions.
John, was this similar at all to the Boston game coming off Kansas, and then now you're coming off the Texas game? Was it a little bit of a blah?
No, I don't think so at all. I mean, as coaches and as players, every game's it's the next game. Our guys will never go into a game. We respect Jeff and his team. Our players just want to get better every day. As long as Coach Cal is here, we're never going to have a blah game.
John, is it a good sign for you guys to come out of a hard-fought game and a tight game and a big sort of marquee game like that and defend that way early and be up 27 at halftime in a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, we've defended well all year long, and we expect that. I mean, some of the numbers that we're producing right now are kind of silly. I mean, it's mind-boggling. Our guys are taking pride in defense right now and really buying into it. They recognize the hard work that they're putting in defensively, and we challenge them to do that. This was a tough game for us just because of the size differential. You have problems when you have 7-footers guarding 6'2" on the perimeter, and I thought we did that very, very well today.
John, what did you most like about Carl's performance today?
He was more aggressive. He was much more vocal on the court defensively. That's probably the best he's been defensively as far as talking. He posted up stronger. He wanted the ball a little bit more, and he played extremely well, and he played with confidence.
John, where did you think the press gave you guys trouble, and how valuable do you think that experience is just going down the road?
Well, I mean, it's something that we knew they were going to do, especially with Stutz being out of the game. They had to rat up the game a little bit and get it going up and down. I thought their game plan was good. Defensively, that's how they played. We're going to face other teams that will press us, but the good thing is we can look at this tape now and evaluate it and show our guys, because this is a really, really smart team that we have. We can make adjustments at the morning shoot-around, and they can come out and do what we ask of them. There was some silly turnovers. I think we had 3 turnovers when we had our big man up, and we threw it away. That's easily correctable, and these guys like watching to see how they can correct things.
John, what sort of talking do you want Carl to do specifically out on the court?
Well, defensively, the biggest thing is that your post players or anybody that's guarding a person that's screening you, he has to talk to the guards. So we teach our players, our guards are telling the bigs, talk to me, and the bigs are telling them what to do. Whether it's go over the screen, under the screen, he's telling him how he's going to play defensively as the defender of the ball screen. And I think Carl did that well. Willie does it well all the time. And I think it's starting to become a little bit contagious, which is nice.
Coach, EKU had fewer turnovers and had more steals than Kentucky tonight. You're talking about the ridiculous numbers that you guys are putting up. Talk about any glaring deficiencies. As coaches, what are you guys starting to harp on now in practice that you didn't see early?
Well, I think we still have a lot of work to do offensively. The way that Eastern played by the press, we're not a steal team. We'd rather be a block shot team, so we had 11 tonight. We almost took too many chances today instead of playing solid. But we'll get better over time. Offensively, and we're just really, really happy where our defense is right now, because that'll win a lot of games for you. And just really paying attention a little bit more to detail, and we just want our guys to play. And we're more concerned about us than the opponent. We do things the same way every time, and they're pretty much following the game plan to a T.
As you're trying to keep a lot of guys sort of engaged and coming off that last game, how important are nights like this for a guy like Marcus Lee to sort of get him back into the flow of things and just some confidence back?
Yeah, it was good for Marcus. These guys genuinely really like each other, and they want. I mean, Willie. It was Willie's turn to go in, and Willie told Coach, "Keep Marcus in." So it was one of those things. If you think back, what Gilchrist did for Darius Miller, that's a sign of maturity. That's a sign of a leader. That's a sign of being a good teammate, and they appreciate that.
John, this is the third straight game you guys struggled somewhat from three. What does that mean, and what do you think about the crowd sort of murmuring or calling for make a three?
Oh, we'd obviously like to make more. I think that the threes that we took, there may have been just a couple that weren't at the right time, maybe forced a little bit. It's just repetition, and we'll knock them down when needed. And I don't even know if the players knew, but the place got crowded when Aaron hit the three. Good thing he was on the left side of the court, huh? Any other questions?
Where's Cal?
He's just not feeling. He has no voice right now. He's been a little bit under the weather and doesn't have much of a voice. So you got me instead, Jerry. Thanks, guys.